Hey YouTube, I get a lot of questions on my guitar, so I thought I would do a video talking about my guitar. Here it is. It's a Frankenstrat. It's got like a mixture of all kinds of parts, but I think it really came together pretty nicely. I got this when I think I was 13 or 14. It was either my 13th or 14th birthday, and I just really liked it when I first got it. I was like, oh, that's a really nice guitar. I wanted it was just a decent. I think we paid 100. I think my stepdad helped me pay like 165 bucks for this, and it came with a little cheap amp and like a cable. But it was a made in Mexico Strat. It's got like the original red sparkle paint. That's the original paint right there. It's got it all on the back side too. But I was like, that's cool. It's got like somebody had put this bridge in it. It's like a upgraded high mass stratocaster bridge, and when I got it I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like different than the little sheet metal bridges you see. It's got like actual high mass chunks of metal instead of like a little piece of tin wrapped around like a kind of the classic stratocaster bridges. They're made that way with just a little piece of tin that they kind of just fold over to make it stronger. I was like, that's a way better upgrade. I feel like I can dive bomb this guitar just like really bad, and it just stays in tune. I was like, wow. I think that has to do with a lot of the bridge. But another thing I changed on this guitar is that the neck, the original neck, whoever had it had beaten it up, and I just didn't like feeling all the little beat ups in the neck. So I got this Fujijin. I've heard Fujijin make really good vintage style necks. So this was like a vintage Fujijin style neck. And when I put it on, it fit perfectly into the body. I didn't have to add a shim or anything. I figured I might have to shim it or something, but it just fit right in it perfect, and it's set up just perfect. I didn't have to do anything. Just like it was like a match, perfect match to fit in that little cut. I was like, that's cool. And then when I added that neck, the sound just got way better. I was like, wow, something about this neck. I don't know. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit like, I don't know, it feels like harder wood for some reason. It just feels like a bit stronger neck, and it just resonates way better. I'm like, wow, it's like way better sound now. It's super bright. Once I added that neck, that was a big upgrade. I originally had like the old vintage tuners on here too, but then I went for the locking tuners, Fender, like brand locking, and that turned out pretty good. I added all the decals. You see like the Hendrix kind of autograph on the back, and then the Fender logo. I just added the Fender Custom Shop reverse headstock logo on there. Since I kind of did this as a tribute to Hendrix because he's like one of my favorite guitar players, I added the white because he had the white Strat at Woodstock. But then he also had the white Strat with Seymour Duncan pickups in it. So then I saw on Reverb some guy was selling some Seymour Duncan hand wound pickups. So I ended up picking those up. He originally wanted like $1,000 for these pickups, but he kept lowering the price, lowering the price. Then it got down to like $500, and I was like, I better buy them before somebody else does. So I got those for $500. That was a crazy deal. These were pickup set number 15, I believe. Let me make sure. I can't remember. Yep, serial number 15. And then signed by Seymour Duncan up there. He hand wound them. And once I added those pickups, it just made the guitar just scream. It's crazy good. I knew it was crazy paying that much for pickups, like $500 for Strat pickups, but I'm a sucker for good stories too, like him putting those pickups in Hendrix's Strat. I got all into that whole story, so I was like, oh, that's cool. I just want to hear what those sound like. So I did. Those are wired into the Strat. Um, I think it's Hoogland or Hoogland wiring. They did the wiring harness for it. It's a Fender Custom Shop. Jimi Hendrix, the Voodoo Stratocaster wiring harness. I think it has a Mustard Mojo cap in there. Yeah, that's what it has. The Mustard Mojo cap and the Switchcraft jacks and all that. And once I added that and the pickups and all that, and with that high mass bridge and the new neck and the tuners, oh man, this guitar just rips now. It's just when I used to play it, I'd be like, man, I need a good guitar, but now it is a good guitar. I'm like, holy crap. A lot of people ask about the paint job. I did that when I was 16. I used to see like Cream's full painted guitar, and then Jimi Hendrix eventually painted his Flying V. I heard with nail polish. I think I used like just like art paint I had around the house. I have Native American heritage. I've got a lot of Cherokee and Navajo in my family, so I thought that would be cool to have like a space chief. He's not like a normal Native American chief. He's like an out of world space chief. He glows under black light, so I painted him on there, and then I had peyote buttons for peyote ceremony, and then I like psychedelic stuff, so I added the magic mushrooms. And then there's like a weed leaf with another the amanita mushroom. And then I like the Cafe Au Wa logo. They painted this real weird question mark for the Cafe Au Wa in the 60s club. And I like that question mark, so I put an exclamation mark because I feel like guitars are loud and like in your face. So I was like, instead of a question mark, I'm going to make an exclamation mark. I kind of added this weird little like gold kind of horn right there. It just makes it look weird. And then I added a face right here. I used to have a mermaid right here because I thought this looked like a wave, and I had a naked mermaid. I wanted to have like somebody that's good at burning wood, try and burn like a naked mermaid back into there, make it look nice. I painted one, it didn't look that good, so I took it off. But I had like a skeletal Hunter S. Thompson kind of looking at the naked mermaid. That was kind of my inspiration for that face. I was like, I want to make like a Hunter S. Thompson that kind of looks like a skeleton at the same time with his like bent cigarette or joint or whatever he's smoking, and he's watching the mermaid in the wave. But I'll have to have somebody burn that mermaid in there. That's what I saw somebody do that to a guitar. They like got like a burning iron and burned designs into it. I was like, that'd be cool. Then the input jack kind of reminded me of like a UFO flying through space, so I just painted it like it's a rocket ship kind of just flying through space. And then I added Earth. And then I added Neptune. I used to call my record label Neptunes, like Neptune, but with Neptunes, like in songs. But I've seen other people use that, so I quit using that. But that was the Neptunes planet. And then for sound, I did this when I was a kid, but I still keep it because I think it's still funny. I've made it. I forgot to repaint this one because I replaced the switch on it, but I usually paint my switches pink, and I call them the clit switch. It goes from squeal to moan because I always turn my tone down on my top pickup, so that's like a moaning sound. Eric Clapton used to call it the woman sound. So I go from moan to squeal. People get a kick out of that. If there's kids around, I just go, oh yeah, I just painted like a little lips on there or something, like a smiley face, and that's a tongue or something. But yeah, that's the clit switch. But yeah, I ended up painting that part white because of the Hendrix. Actually, Hendrix put his Seymour Duncan pickups in a white Strat with a rosewood fingerboard. So I was like, I kind of want to pay homage to that Stratocaster a little bit. So I did the white bit right here. A lot of people go, oh, it's kind of like the Woodstock Strat or something. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like that. But I did that for the Seymour Duncan guitar that he ended up putting those pickups in back in '68, I think. You can see pictures of the actual guitar. It's a white Stratocaster with a rosewood fingerboard. I really like rosewood fingerboards over like the maple fingerboards too. I like the way they feel, and then when they gunk up, they don't look all like weird. You know, maple fingerboards, when they get that gunk, it looks funky. I don't know, it looks weird to me, so I like the maple, or not the maple, but rosewood. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What else did I do? Nothing much. I just keep it set up. I took the back plate off, kind of like Hendrix does. It's a pretty good guitar. Any of my videos that you see me playing it, that's any recent videos that's with all the pickups and everything. If you see the white knob on that, that means that's all the new electronics and all of that. If it's got the red knob, that's probably my old electronics, and it's not as good as the setup as this one is now. This is my only guitar I have right now, but I'm trying to save up for an SG. an actual Gibson SG, just because it's like Strats and SGs are like the two main electric guitars of my heroes, and I just like those two sounds. So I hope the SG is as good as the price you got to freaking pay for it. But this Strat was really worth it to me. After putting all the parts into it, it's, what was it, 500 for the pickups. I think the wiring was like 100, so it was like 600 for all that, and then paid like 80 for the neck. It's probably about 700 in upgrades, but it made it worth it. It's like a way killer Strat. It's one that's, everyone that plays it goes, wow, I really like this Strat, and they act like they want to buy it, but I'm like, heck no, this is like my first guitar. So I just really like this guitar. I thought I'd show it off. I'll do some more videos with it. Hopefully I can get the SG soon, so I could I'd like to kind of keep this guitar safe, and, you know, just keep it put up and not get too beat up, because it's got so much sentimental value now. It's like, I don't know, it's a pretty special guitar to me. So I thought I'd do a video. I did carve that out. It's all carved. I put wax on it to try and keep it from getting bad or anything. But that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll do some more videos. I want to do some videos on all my gear and stuff and just talk about it. All my gear means a lot to me because I'm always broke. So when I buy something and I put money into it, it means I care about it a lot, because I don't have a lot of money. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subscribes and everybody commenting. It helps me. It makes me want to do more videos. And I appreciate all the cool people. It's like a lot of cool people out there. So thank you. Peace. Have a good one. Take care.